I'm Mary Maybe, and I may be reviewing Coco. Before we start, I just want to give a shout out to my sister Emily, who just got home for the holidays and got me this cute little plushie from Disney World. Pretty cute, pretty cute. It's gonna go right here, be a little mascot for now. I gave Coco an 8.5 out of 10 because I feel like if I was to do a letter grade, I would give it a B, but I think a low B isn't fair, and I think a high B isn't fair. So, 8.5, that's a halfway mark. And it is so beautiful. It's illuminating, it's captive, it's luxurious. It's just looking at it, there's probably not a whole shot in the whole movie that's not gorgeous. The spirit guides are gorgeous, the scenery is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, everything is gorgeous. Everything is gorgeous. As we saw the opening, I really liked it because it was almost a throwback to the Renaissance of Disney, even though this is Pixar's company, because it opens in a way that's kind of like Beauty and the Beast or Hercules, where you have this backstory that's told very, very, very pretty, animation. You've seen those movies, you know what I'm talking about. I can't think of how to formulate the, 2D kind of... Yeah. I think there's something for everyone, so I think it is a great film for November, and I really hope a lot of people see it. People keep saying they didn't think this was going to be a juggernaut at the box office, but I always thought it was, because people love Pixar. People don't like Pixar that looks crappy, but I don't think anyone thought this looked crappy. It looked really pretty from the trailers, so I think that gives it a hint that it's going to be good, which it was! So here's how this is going to go. I have 4 sections here. I have overall, which is nothing to do with the plot, you can hear that and not go in with any ideas of what to look out for. There's I gave it a cute name, but I can't think what it is now, where I go into more plot related things. Then spoilers, where I'll actually talk about what happened. And then the lastly, and there will be little things in the what we're at right now, is going to be the Frozen special, because that's what everyone came here for. Overall, I thought the movie was a bit predictable, but I don't really care because it's a family film, and, it's for kids, so I don't really hold it accountable for that. It just didn't really wow me. The guitar is very, very good. When it was guitar solos, I thought it was very good. Everyone keeps saying Remember Me as a stunning song, and I didn't really think it was that stunning. Maybe it's better than I'm remembering it, but I thought Remember Me could have been a stronger song. The voice acting was spectacular. Voice acting can really get to me, especially when they cast A-list celebrities and then I'm out of it because I can hear them, I know it's them, but they're not there. Other times it can just annoy me, like in Nightmare Before Christmas, Sally's voice really annoys me. In this one, I thought all the voices were really pretty. The standout was Alana Ubach for me. I forgot to look that up before I went on to talk about her, but she plays the skeleton who's trying to get Miguel to come back home, and I thought she had such a pretty voice. I wish she sung more, and she also had a great outfit. I also really liked that James Camille plays the father of Miguel, who I loved Jane the Virgin the first 2 seasons. When that big plot twist happened, I just got out of the show. Not because of that, but because after that, I just thought the show went a little downhill because they didn't know what to do. That's a non sequitur. I'm also glad he played the father as opposed to the celebrity, because I felt like the celebrity would have been too much like Rogelio. This was a little different, and I think I was very happy he was in it. The jokes, I felt, were a bit lackluster. I would not say this is the most humorous Pixar movie I've ever seen. They just didn't land with me. I know they landed with some other people, but if you were gonna judge this on funny scale, I would not call this movie very funny. I would call it very sentimental, very heartfelt. I would not call this funny, per se. It was very similar to watching E.T. in my mind, because when I was watching E.T. for the first time this year, when I saw E.T., I thought, oh, I'm not super attached to these characters. This hasn't been the greatest film ever. It got to the end, I was choked up, which is the exact same thing that happened with Coco, and I have never cried during a movie, so that's high praise from me. Plot thoughts. There was a villain problem with this. There was this whole thing with the grandmother doesn't want to have Miguel play music, and it made sense, but then she was so harsh in the beginning of the movie, and then Miguel goes to the land of the dead, that when he gets back, there's not much time, like, back in the real world, that it just kind of resolved really randomly to me. I was not too into it. And that's not to say there are so many qualms to have that this one is just kind of like, there are more problems, but if that was more developed, I could see this going from my 8.5 to a 9. It just kind of stood out to me. Also, a lot of the jokes, like, there's this big Frida Kahlo thing, which kind of reminded me of the, like, coconut things in Moana, where it was just trying too hard to be something funny, instead of just letting it be funny. We talked about the resolving issue. The last plot thought I have is Ratatouille. There's a moment where we have Miguel, who is just like Remy, has an icon, and the icon is in a black and white screen talking and giving advice to the listener. And I was like, this is dragging me out of the movie right now, because this is exactly like Ratatouille. And it has been years since I've seen Ratatouille, but I made the connection like that. So I would actually, it's making me interested to rewatch Ratatouille, because I want to see how close it is, but it just took me out of the film, and I can understand. Films are going to be similar, things are going to be copied, but when it's two Pixar properties, it got to be a little much for me. Spoiler thoughts. I don't have much, but the one, and I'm sure I'm gonna have some after I finish editing this and submitting it. I thought he should have competed. He should have I don't know, tense to put that in. The competition. He doesn't go to the competition. I thought he should have gone to the competition. He has the moment with Mama Coco, and then after that he should have gone to the competition. They all should have gone. They should have supported him. It would have been really cute. And so we didn't get that. However, like I said, it didn't bother me. It just would have made the grade go further. And then, of course, it could have been executed wrong. There are definitely ways that could have been executed wrong. So I'm just saying that I would have liked him. Of course, he had to go to Mama Coco first. But after that, to go to the competition and win and be the next great musician. Now, for the little asterisk with this movie, that is Olaf's Frozen Adventure. Good movies get bad shorts. Me and my sister were talking about this. You have Wreck-It Ralph gets Paperman, and I'm not saying Wreck-It Ralph is the worst movie ever, but that was just an example I had because I didn't want to go through what movies got which. Now, Wreck-It Ralph, decent film. Paperman, very beautiful. Frozen, beautiful film. Terrible short. It was the one with, like, the 3D Mickey. It was just really annoying. I love Frozen. I saw Frozen 7 times in theaters, but I did not like the short before Cinderella, and I did not like Olaf's Frozen Adventure. And, you know, maybe I am being too harsh on Frozen Adventure, because here's the thing. My show ticket was for 7:45 to see Coco. The trailers went on till 8, and I knew they went on till 8 because I was going to text my mom when the movie started. And it's like 20 minutes short. It was initially for ABC, like a made-for-TV special, but then they're like, oh, let's put it on Coco. Nobody even noticed it started playing when it happened, because it was not a very gravitating opening. And it was like a mess of all these random songs. There was one joke. There's one joke before Kristoff gets there. So once Kristoff gets there, just get your popcorn or whatever, where Olaf says something super, super savage, and that's probably the only time, because like I said, Coco wasn't that humorous of a movie, that I just bawled out laughing. But after that, it was just like, come on, let's get this ball rolling, because if it was a made-for-TV short, I feel like, you knew it wasn't going to be good, but you could watch it anyway. This was like keeping me from a movie. The other thing, if it was on TV, I don't know if I would have watched it. Sometimes I do watch those bad TV shorts. Like, I've definitely seen some of the Toy Story shorts. That doesn't feel like it's taken away. It just feels like something I can do at my house. This was, like, taking me away from Coco, and I just wish they did not have Olaf's Frozen Adventures. And this is actually making me really concerned for Frozen 2. I will see Frozen 2. I will be real. I will see it. But both of these shorts have been bad, and it makes me think that they don't know where to go with this story, because in theory, shouldn't they be building up? Shouldn't there be some plot thing going? Instead, they keep just making references to the original movie and not giving us anything new, any new jokes besides that one savage joke that I was like, Olaf, that was mean. They're not building this world up, they're just rehashing the first movie, and these are just shorts. You can do whatever you want in a short because people aren't going to care about it, and they have nothing to do. So what are they gonna do when they have to make a 2-hour movie? I don't know. That is the asterisk that is Olaf. Go see Coco. It'll be a great movie. It is not my favorite Pixar movie, but it is not my least favorite. I really enjoyed it. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. Good day.